things, that 5 mistakes that first-time home buyers make. One, the thing that I'm seeing is, which could be number one on the list, but is not shopping for lenders. Um, you have to shop around for lenders. They give you grace period for this, so you can shop. It wouldn't be fair if you just went to one lender and you don't get to shop, and somebody right next door could have a better rate for you. So that's why it's very important to shop around for lenders. Also, your agent should give you a good 2 or 3 that you should be able to work with. So, definitely shop around. And also, you can throw in there with that is not being able to search for different loan programs. People don't realize all the programs that are out there and grants they have, especially for first time home buyers. But there's also the FHA, there's the VA, there's the USD loans. There's all different types of loans. There's different type of people, different type of problems. So there's different type of loans. So you want to make sure you get with a good loan professional that can go ahead and take care of you, and give you options. It's always good to have options. Now, also number two, I'm gonna put on that list, they're shopping for homes before they actually start the loan process. I get it, but everybody's excited. Hey, I want to start looking for homes. Usually that's what everybody does. But I'm just going to tell you right now that it is going to save you a big headache if you get the loan process taken care of first up front, or at least get it started. You want to be pre-approved, but at least definitely be pre-qualified before you even start looking for a home. Again, that process where you start looking for a home and you don't have a budget, don't know how much of the loan you can afford, and then you do get approved, say you do get approved for a loan, and you get disappointed because it's not for the amount that you want. So you've been looking at all these houses at 200,000 when you really only been approved for 150, and now you're like, oh, and you're kind of disappointed. So you always want to make sure you get approved for the loan first, or at least definitely get pre-qualified. So please, go ahead and get pre-approved or get pre-qualified before you start shopping around online, and that way you're not disappointed when you're starting your home search. One of the biggest, credit, neglecting your credit. People sometimes get around, they think, oh, well, yeah, I want to go search for a home. Then they go search for a home and they haven't monitored their credit or checked their credit in like a year. The first part of, trying to be a homeowner is monitoring your credit. So if you want to be a homeowner, you definitely have to start monitoring your credit at least once every couple months, check in on it, see what's going on. Because, yes, there could be things that are sitting on your credit that are hurting you and you're not even aware of them. So, yeah, you definitely want to get that checked out. You can get it checked annually every year free at annualcreditreport.com. One of the biggest ones I see as well is buying more home than what you can afford. Don't do it. It's one of my pet peeves. I mean, hey, you guys are in control. It's your money. You can do what you want. But I see it a lot as people get approved for a certain amount of money and then they just think, oh, I'm going to go get it. So they go ahead and they spend that 250 or 230, whatever they said they were right at the top of their limit. No, go below your limit so you got yourself some wiggle room for negotiation. And also, it's just I want to make sure you guys can get in a home that you can afford, that you can stay in. Don't do no good if you're foreclosed on a home in 2 3 years after you just got in it. I want to get you one that you can keep. Don't want to be house broke, as they say. So I want to make sure that it's a budget that God forbid you or your spouse or if somebody has a setback or loses their job or something like that, that you still could be able to afford your home. I just want to make sure you guys, please don't buy more house than what you can afford. People forget about the closing costs, and they seem to forget all about it. Sellers sometimes, yes, they do pay for closing costs, but it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. So, you know, don't forget about it. You might as well just say fees, 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 because there's going to be tons of them. You got your title and attorney fees. You got your fees that they drew for loan origination costs. You got your appraisal. You got your inspection. You got all this fees that they're going to include in your closing costs that you're going to have to pay for. So please don't forget about all these things that are going to be also included in the price. We'll definitely try to get that worked out, but it's not guaranteed. So you want to be prepared for it. So I'm just trying to prepare you guys that you're going to have to pay a bunch of closing costs if the seller does not agree to pay for it. And there is a bunch of fees.